Hi friends, today I am giving a lecture on file modes in C language or types of files in C language. So the data or information stored in the files in two ways. One is text files and another one is binary files. So based on the way of information stored in the files are divided into two types. First one is the text files and second one is binary files. The data or information stored in the files in two modes. One is text file modes and the second one is binary file modes. First one is text file modes. So the text file contains information. That information is formed with alphabets, digits, characters and special symbols. Okay. So in text files, the data can be stored using ASCII format. ASCII format contains 7 bits. ASCII format contains only 7 bits. So each and every alphabet, each and every digit, each and every special symbol that can be represented in ASCII form. Okay, in ASCII form. So the alphabets, the uppercase alphabets, ASCII values starting from 65 to 91. So capital A is 65, capital B is 66, up to capital Z is 91. Next, lowercase alphabets, that is small a ASCII value is 97, small b ASCII value is small a ASCII value is 95, small b ASCII value is 96, up to small z ASCII value is 121. Next, the digits 0 to 9. So 0 is start with 48. 1 is 1 ASCII value is 49 and 9 ASCII value is 57. Okay, by using these ASCII values, the information is stored in text files. Okay, so here there are some text modes are there. So the information or data is stored in text modes. So there are 6 modes are there. First one is read mode and second one is write mode. Third one is append mode. Fourth one is R plus mode and fifth one is W plus mode and sixth one is A plus mode. Okay, read mode. First one is read mode. So this read mode is used for reading the data from the existing file. If the file is not existed, the compiler returns null value. Okay, so the read mode is used for reading the data from the existing file. Suppose if the file is already exists, then the data or information that can be read from that file. If the file already not existed, so then the compiler returns null value to the file pointer. Okay, so this is the syntax for read mode in text files. File pointer fp is equal to fopen file name comma this is mode. So here this is R mode. R mode is nothing but read mode. This mode is used for reading the data from the existing file. So here file name is the actual file name. So from this file name, so we have to read the data. Next, fopen, this fopen function is used for reading the existing file in R mode. So fp is the file pointer, so of the data type file. Okay. Next, write mode. This mode opens a file in write mode. Okay. So this mode opens a file for writing data into the existing file. If the file already exists, then the contents of the file are overwritten. If the file does not exist, then a new file is created with that name. Okay. So this mode is used for open a file for writing the data into the file. Suppose if the file already exists, then the contents of the file is overwritten with that overwritten. If the file already does not exist, then a new file is created with that name. So the syntax is file pointer fp. Fp is equal to fopen file name w. So here this file is opened in write mode for writing the data into the file. So here we want to write some data into this file. If the file already exists, whatever the information that is stored in the file is overwritten with the new information. So previous information is lost. In that place, we are adding new information. Okay. If the file does not exist, so then a new file is created, whatever the name we are given in this place. So by using this name, a new file is created. So whatever the information we want to enter, that information is stored in this file name. Okay, this is the write mode. Next, third mode is append mode. This append mode is used for opening the file in append mode. So this mode is used for adding some data into the existing file. Okay. So the syntax of this, suppose if the file does not exist, so then a new file is created with this name. So here file pointer fp is equal to fopen file name append mode. Here this file is opened using fopen with the mode called append mode. So when the file is opened in append mode, we are adding some information or data to the existing file. Suppose if the file is not there, if the file is not existed, so then a new file is created with that name. Whatever the information we are adding, that information is only stored in this file name. So for that purpose, we are using append mode. Next mode is R plus mode. R plus is nothing but read plus append mode. So this mode opens a file for both reading and appending data to the existing file. So first we have to perform read the existing file. So then we have to add some information at the end of the file. For that purpose, we are using a read plus append mode. So that is called as R plus mode. So this mode opens a file for reading and appending to an existing file. So syntax is file pointer fp fp is equal to fopen file name comma r plus mode. R plus is nothing but read plus append mode. Okay, so here this mode, that is r plus mode, opens a existing file for both reading and appending data. So first we have to perform read operation. So whatever the information that is stored in the file name, that information is read. So after reading is successfully completed, then we are appending the data into the existing file. So for that purpose, we have to use this syntax. Next, W plus mode. So W plus mode is nothing but write plus read. So this mode opens a file for performing both write operation and read operation. So suppose if the file is already exists, then the contents of the file is already overwritten. If the file does not exist, whatever the file name we are given, with that file name a new file is created. So whatever the information you want to write into the file, that information is stored into the file. After completing write operation, then we have to perform read operation. So that is nothing but write plus read operation. The syntax is file pointer fp. Fp is equal to fopen file name w plus mode. The file is opened in w plus mode for performing both write operation and read operation. If the file is already existed, so the contents of the file are overwritten. If the file does not exist, so a file is created with this name, and whatever the information that we want to enter into the file, that information is loaded. So then again we perform the read operation on the file. Next, A plus mode. A plus mode is nothing but append plus read mode. Okay. This mode opens a file for performing both append and read operation on the existing file. If the file is already exists, then we have to append some data to the existing file. After appending is completed, again we have to perform the read operation from the beginning of the file. So for that purpose, we are using A plus mode. The syntax is file pointer fp. Fp is equal to fopen file name A plus. So this file is opened with A plus mode for performing both append and read operation. First, we have to perform appending. After successfully completed the appending operation, again we have to perform the read operation on the existing file. So these are the 6 modes that we are used in text files. So text files contains only the text information. So that contains alphabets, digits, some special characters. So the text file can store the information by using ASCII format. ASCII uses 7 bits. So each and every alphabet, digits, special symbols are formed with 7 bits, are stored with 7-bit format. So the ASCII values of uppercase alphabets are 65 to 91, lowercase alphabets are 95 to 121, and digits from 0 to 9 are 48 to 57. By using these ASCII values, we are storing the text information in text files. So the extension for text files is .txt. Next we go for second files, that is binary files. So the binary file is a binary file is a file that uses 8 bits of a byte to store the information. The binary files can be represented with a .dat extension. So what is the difference between text files and binary files? So the information stored in the text files can be recognized by using word processor. The information stored in the binary files cannot be recognized by the word processor. So that is the main difference between text files and binary files. What are the binary file modes are there? First one is read mode, that can be represented as RB mode, write mode, that is WB mode, append mode, that is AB mode. Next one, read RB plus mode, WB plus mode, AB plus mode. So these are the 6 modes that we are used in binary files. Next, the first binary file mode is RB mode. RB means, R means read, B means binary. So RB mode means reading the binary file. So this mode opens a file to perform read operations. Okay. So if the file is already exist, then we have to perform the read operation on a given binary file. If the file does not exist, then the compiler returns null value to the file pointer. So the syntax for the syntax is file pointer fp. Fp is equal to fopen file name RB. So here, so this mode opens a file in RB mode. So if the file is already exist, then we have to perform read operation on a given binary file. If the file does not exist, then it returns null value to the file pointer. It returns null value to the file pointer. If the file is already exist, then the contents are read from the given binary file. If the file does not exist, then it returns null value to the file pointer. Next, second mode is W mode. This mode opens a binary file in write mode. So that is, to perform the write operation on a binary file, we have to use WB mode. So this mode, if the file is already exist, then the contents of the file are overwritten. If the file does not exist, then a new file is created with that name. Suppose this is the syntax, file pointer fp. Fp is equal to fopen file name WB mode. So this mode opens a file in WB mode. So we have to perform the write operation on a given binary file. If the file already exists, then whatever we want to write data into the binary file, already the data stored in the file are overwritten with the new data that is to be stored in the given binary file. If the file does not exist, then a new file is created with this name. Next mode, AB mode. This mode is used for performing appending or adding some data to the existing file. Okay, so what is the syntax we have to use? File pointer fp, fp is equal to fopen file name comma ab mode. So this mode is used for opening a file, for adding some data to the existing file if the file is already exist. If the file does not exist, then a new file is created with this name. Whatever the information we want to add, only that information is there in that given file name. If the file is already exists, whatever the information that is stored in the file, with that information we have to add some information to the existing file. Next one is RB plus mode. So this mode is used for performing reading and appending data to the existing file. Okay, what is the syntax we have to use? File pointer fp, fp is equal to fopen file name RB plus mode. So this mode opens a given existing file. First we have to perform the read operation, reading the existing data in the existing file. After reading is successfully completed, then we have to add some data to the existing after reading is completed, then we have to add some data to the existing file. Next one is WB plus mode. WB plus mode is nothing but writing plus reading on a binary file. So this mode performing both writing and reading operations on a given binary file. So if the file is already existed, then whatever the content is there, that content is overwritten with the new information. So after the information is loaded into the existing file, so then we have to perform the read operation. If the file is not existed, then whatever the information we have to enter, that information is loaded into the file, then we have to perform the read operation. So the syntax is file pointer fp, fp is equal to fopen file name wb plus. So here we have to open the given existing file for performing both writing and reading operation. If the file is already existed, whatever the contents of the file, that contents of the file is overwritten with the new data. So then we have to perform the read operation. If the file does not exist, whatever the information we want to write, only that information is there in the new file name, in the new file. So then we have to perform the read operation on the given file. Next one is AB plus mode. So AB plus mode is nothing but we have to open the given file for performing both append and read operation. So suppose if the file is already exists, then we have to append some data into the file. After that, we have to perform the read operation. If the file does not exist, a new file is created with the file name, then we have to add some data into the file, then we have to perform the read operation. So that is syntax is file pointer fp. Fp is equal to fopen file name ab plus. So this mode opens a given file for performing both append and read operation. If the file is already exists, then we have to add some data to the file and perform read operation after that. If the file does not exist, a new file is created with this name, then we have to add some data into the file and perform read operation. So this is the information about binary file modes. Okay, so text file modes and binary file modes. So here the information stored in the files in two ways, either text file, either binary file, either text file or binary file. So there are two modes based on the information stored in the files. First one is text file modes, second one is binary file modes. The difference between these two modes is, while you are in text file modes, we are using read mode, write mode, append mode, R plus mode, W plus mode, A plus mode. While in the case of binary file modes, we have to add letter B. So that is RB mode, WB mode, AB mode, RB plus mode, AB plus mode, WB plus mode. So this is the information. So thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. So DIVVELA SRINIVASA, DIVVELA SRINIVASA. So thank you.